Hey everybody, it's Patsy here, and I am bringing you the Love Bite for Aquarius for the time period from mid-December 2017 to mid-January 2018, right? So I've already cut the cards and done my prayers. We're going to be using the Romance Angel Oracle deck. So I'm using 10 cards from that deck. The first 5 are for you. And the second 5 are for the person you're interested in or something about your love life that you may need to be aware of. Okay, or something about the situation that you may need to be aware of. Then I got 5 more cards from the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck. And we'll see if there's any further advice or information that we can get from that. And also, I'll be using the Until Today cards by Iyanla Vanzant, and we'll see if there's any further affirmations or confirmations that we can get from those cards. And then when this is done, when this part of the reading is done, I just got a new deck of cards rather, earlier this week or the end of last week. Well, I've had them for a while, but I did an unboxing on YouTube. The Tarot of Sexual Magic. And so what I've been doing is finishing off the reading with cards from that deck. Now, some of you may have a problem with it because I'll be honest, there is some graphic images, very graphic images, sexual images, naked bodies, whatever. Some people may not be comfortable with that, so I'm giving you this information ahead of time. There'll be a point in the reading where I transition to those cards, and you'll know when that is, and then you can choose to continue to watch it, or you can just sign off and say goodbye. If that's the case, I'll see you next month, and loving kisses. Send me an email at pbtarot7. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. All right. Now, if someone wants to timestamp it for the rest of us, so that we'll know that this is where this part starts, go ahead and do that. If you're not familiar with those cards, as I said, I did an unboxing of them earlier this week. Earlier last week, it was Tuesday, so sometime last week. And I did a reading with them for Sagittarius, and it was almost 3 hours long. So hopefully this is not going to go anywhere near that long. But if you want to see how it evolved and the reason why I decided not to use the Sexual Magic Tarot directly with the Romance Angel Oracle cards, you'll see if you watch the Sagittarius video, you'll understand why. You'll see what happened. Anyway, it's kind of fun, but it's very different. It's based on the Rider-Waite Tarot, but then again, not really. All right. So what I've decided to do is to use the book, the guidebook that came with it, which is only 14. It's a pamphlet. It's not even a book. 14 pages long. Okay. It's thicker because there are 5. It's got 5 languages in it, but the English part is only 14 pages long. There is online course that I could take that would give me, I guess, more information or more guidance on it, but I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to do that yet. So what I'm doing initially, trying to get to know the deck myself and go through this cycle with these love bites and see what the reaction is. So I appreciate your feedback and your input. If you have had experience with these cards, and an interpretation comes up that you're familiar with that maybe I missed, please feel free to leave those comments down below, or you can send me an email. Again, my email address is pbtarot, TAROT7, the number 7, at gmail.com. All right. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. If you subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you. And even if the reading doesn't resonate with you, it may resonate with someone you know. And so the whole purpose of this is to get those messages out. So do me a favor, please, and help me do my work by sharing these videos with your family and friends, okay? People that you know, fellow Aquarians, all right? There is a playlist of the energies for 2018 that I completed earlier last week. And you can go there and see I did one video for the general energies for everybody for 2018, and then each separate zodiac sign got their own personal reading. It's a general reading, but they got their own general reading, each one of the signs for 2018. So this is the love bites, and when I'm done with these, then I'm going to just take a little bit of time for myself to enjoy my family, or at least rest up for the coming new year. All right, so first cards that you got, the first card that you got from the Romance Angel Oracle deck, Aquarius, for your love bite was deception. Okay, so someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So this doesn't mean necessarily that anyone is telling an outward lie, but this just may mean that someone is not showing who they really are, or they're keeping things from themselves to themselves in order either not to upset the other person, or just because they have some other ulterior motive. All right, so someone wearing a false mask in the relationship. All right, let me just do this also. The underlying, this was your bottom of the deck card, all right? So the underlying message for this reading is that it is okay for you to love. And that was at the bottom of the Romance Angel Oracle deck. All right, and I happened to look at the bottom of the Conscious Spirit Oracle cards, which I normally don't do for this reading, but I was led to turn it over, and I got Spark of the Divine. I reignite the divine spark within me and recognize that I am part of all creation. Okay, so it's safe for you to love and a spark of divine. So those are the general messages, underlying theme of this reading. Okay, so we'll keep this up. Don't mind this, but it works. Anyway, so first card was deception for you. The second card is let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Okay, so maybe you notice someone is not showing their true face. All right, maybe you think that your partner isn't, or maybe it's you. All right, but you're being advised to let it go. All right, allow whatever's going to happen to happen. So if you're being deceptive, they're telling you to stop, let it go, let the chips fall where they may. And if you think your partner's being deceptive, let it go. Stop trying to get the truth out of them, because the truth's going to come out eventually anyway, and you're just making yourself upset for no reason. Okay, the next card that you got in this reading was this could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. So this is saying that you are with the person that you're supposed to be with, or at least the person that you've been looking for. All right, this could be the one. Either that or you've met someone new. But more than likely, this is saying to me right now that this could be the one. All right, the person that you're dealing with could be the person that you have invited. The energy that you've invited into your world is what you've already gotten. Okay, the next card here is keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. All right, so this may be saying that someone may be coming into your life, Aquarius, that is different from what you would normally be attracted to. But the angels are advising you to keep an open mind. And the next card you have is honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So this may be talking about going on a honeymoon, okay? So maybe you're getting married. It could also be talking about spending time with your loved ones and your family for the holidays, which are coming up pretty shortly, all right? So during that time period, we will be having a holiday. So maybe you're going to be going on a honeymoon or vacation. This could also be talking about just enjoying the company of the person that you're interested in, your loved ones, okay? And taking a little time to just enjoy each other's company and make the best of the holiday time, okay? So that's great. The next row of cards would be for either the person that you're interested in, your partner, or something that you may need to know about the situation or about your love life during this time. First card that came for them is worth waiting for. Okay? And this says divine timing is at work in your love life. And that fell directly below deception. Okay, so maybe they're waiting for the truth also. Maybe they think that you're the one who is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Or it could be that they are wearing a false mask, but they're just waiting for the right time to reveal themselves, right? Divine timing. All right, so they're just waiting on something. Because the next card that they got was free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life, which fell directly under the card that you got that says let go of control issues. So maybe the person that you're with feels that you are too controlling, that they need to exit in order to free themselves, in order to get back control of their own lives, okay? And they're taking their time, they're waiting for the right opportunity. That would be why worth waiting for might be in, all right? Next card in their spread was new love, okay? So, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So, Aquarius, this could be that your person that you're interested in has found a new love, someone else that they're interested in, and that's why they're looking to free themselves from this situation because of your control issues and your dishonesty. That falls underneath your card that said this could be the one. So, maybe you're suspicious, and that's the deception, the false face. Maybe you do think that there's someone else in the picture, and you're trying to figure out who it is. And that's the control issues. Interesting. The next card that came up in your partner's part of this reading is forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. All right? But this was in the reverse. And that fell under your keep an open mind. So maybe there's been a lot of arguments. Maybe you're being stubborn, and that's why the angels are telling you to keep an open mind, and that they know that there has been no forgiving and no learning, and you won't let go of the past, and that may be part of the control issues. It could also be that they're not being forgiving, and they haven't learned anything. But whatever it is, it's leading maybe for them to find reasons to look for a new love and an excuse to free themselves. The next card that they got was engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. All right, so this could mean that for some of you, that have nothing to do with this scenario, maybe someone may be getting engaged because it falls directly under the honeymoon card. So there could be some of you out there that are not having any conflict or controversy. Things are good. You're getting ready to get engaged, maybe for the Christmas holiday. You may get an engagement ring, and the person that you're interested in, the Aquarian, is going to take you on a honeymoon. Okay? But this, if we're back on that other scenario, could be that there's going to be some discussion, some talking. All right? It could be that the person that your partner, your loved one is interested in may be someone who they feel comfortable talking to, and that their relationship is on a different level than what they've had with you. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. So either you or the person that you're involved with may be embarking on a new love, trying to free themselves from the situation because they feel that you haven't been open-minded, or you haven't been honest and truthful with them. All right? Or they don't feel that they can forgive you for the things that have gone on, perhaps. Right? And they're looking for a different kind of relationship. Okay? They're looking for a relationship that's going to be on a different level, maybe a more spiritual level. All right? But it's saying that it is safe for you to love, Aquarius. So if this is you and not your partner, someone is coming that's been worth waiting for, and this is going to allow you to free yourself, to allow you to let go of your control issues, that there is a new love, and this could be the one. Keep an open mind. You have to learn how to forgive and move on. And this could result in an engagement and a honeymoon. So this could be, for some of you, this whole scenario is just you. This whole thing is your story. And for some of you, it may be that this is how your partner's feeling in relationship to you. Okay, well, let's see what the Conscious Spirit Oracle cards have to say. Maybe they can give us some clarification. Okay, so the first card here is integration. Integration. Kind of see if you can see that good. I combine my body, mind, and soul to lift all of humanity to a new dimension. And that fell between deception and worth waiting for. So this could be that you're making some changes, and perhaps someone around you is making changes, and it could be you, all right? And this could be a spiritual change. You may not be sharing that with your partner, or your partner's not sharing that with you. But whatever this is going to be good at the end of the day. And it's going to be worth waiting for, because this is divine timing that's at work in your love life, along with a spark of the divine. So whatever is happening here is intentional. Not intentional on your part or your partner's part, but it's intentional on the part of the divine. Okay? Next card that came up here from the Conscious Spirit Oracle was your own path. I follow my own unique path with courage and strength. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But it's in the reverse. Between let go of control issues and free yourself. So it looks like there may be some hesitation on your part to go on this new path. Maybe you're not sure of yourself, and maybe you feel intimidated about doing this. And this fell between let go of control issues and free yourself. So I think it's saying that in order for you to free yourself, you have to let go of the control issues and start to walk your own path. Excuse me so much. Oh my goodness. I had to cough that out. It was just laying there. Excuse me. Too much information, right? Okay, the next card that you got here was Archangel Raphael. And it says, I invite Archangel Raphael to bring healing and knowledge to my life. All right, so this I think is talking about growth, all right, and change, all right, and courage. That you need to reach out to Archangel Raphael, all right, and ask for his help to get you on your right path so that you can step in to the divine path that is awaiting you and the spark of the divine that has been reignited within yourself. Okay, and this came between, this could be the one and new love. This could be the one up top and new love here. Now, this love, it could be a spiritual awakening. It could be love of yourself. It could be love of the divine that's new for you. Okay, this could be something that has been weighing on you, and your partner may be aware that there's some change going on, but they're not sure what it is. But they may be more sure about what it is than you actually are. That's what just came. And this new love could be your love for the new path that you should be going on, the discovery, the new adventures, because this is very exciting, all right? So that could be where your path is, where you're meant to go. And it may not have anything to do with another love per se, another person per se. It may be your relationship with the divine that is reignited and stirred up new feelings of love and appreciation for your blessings and for the placement or the faithfulness that God has shown you. All right, and this may be the time that your spirit has chosen to start working on that, on this part of your life, on your spiritual life. But you haven't discussed it. You haven't shared it with your partner, and so they may feel that you are being deceptive, or you may feel that you're being deceptive because you haven't shared it with your partner. So you may be feeling a little guilty. The next card you have here, Aquarius, is the Archangel Gabriel. I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring hope and intuition into my life. All right, but this is in the reverse. So you haven't been reaching out. You haven't been using your intuition. And maybe you're feeling a little hopeless about this situation. You may be a little confused. What is going on? That fell between forgiving and learning in the reverse and keep an open mind for you. So, it's telling you to keep an open mind. It's telling you that you haven't been using your intuition, and you have been stuck in an angry place. You have been stuck in a place of non-forgiving, and you haven't learned anything. It's like you're closing yourself off from being able to forgive, or perhaps it could be your partner who's doing that. Okay, the next card here is Nature Spirits. I respect all of nature's elemental beings and help preserve life on Earth. Right? And this fell between honeymoon and engagement. I'm going to look at the book and read that, but I'm going to tell you, every time I've ever seen this card, and it doesn't come up that often, but to me, this is talking about alcoholism. And that could be the honeymoon. Maybe you need to go to rehab, engagement, working on that problem, working on your alcoholism, engaging group, AA, programs at rehab, learning how to share about that. So you may be doing some drink. Nature Spirits, for some reason, it always reminds me of alcoholism or too much drinking. Okay, so that could be also what's going on for some of you. It may have nothing to do with this other scenario. But there may be some of you who are facing some kind of addiction problem. All right, and you may need to go away. All right, and engage yourself in one of these rehabilitation, Alcoholics Anonymous, Al-Anon, Alateen, or any of these things. And the deception is maybe that you're not admitting that you have a problem. That just came up for me. All right, let's read about Nature Spirits. Let's see what that is about. Okay. Nature Spirits is number 35. 35 is 3 plus 8. 3 plus 8 is 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 is infinity, but it also is the yin and yang, and it's also repeating the same behavior over and over and over. So it could be any of those things, especially if we're talking about some chemical dependence, okay, some addiction. So let's look at Nature Spirits. Okay. You know what? Why are we doing it? Let's just do it this way. Okay. All right. Nature Spirits. Okay. I respect all of nature's elemental beings and help preserve life on Earth. Each of us is a spirit residing in a physical form. So is everything in nature, from animals to the plants, from the oceans and the rivers to rocks and crystals. All contain that spark of source energy. And did we say spark of the divine is the underlying energy in this reading, the spark of the divine. So let's say that again. Each of us is a spirit residing in a physical form. So is everything in nature, from animals to the plants, from the oceans and rivers to rocks and crystals. All contain that spark of source energy, spark of the divine. This card is asking you to become aware of this and make an extra effort when spending time in nature or in your garden to acknowledge the life force energy in everything around you. This energy supports and feeds your life in turn. When gardening, treat your plants with respect. Feel the earth's energy rising up through their roots, into their stems, their leaves, and fruit, helping to sustain life on Earth. When at sea or a river, give thanks to the life-sustaining waters without which no life could exist on this planet. If this card keeps coming up, it might be an indication that you need to actively take part in your community through nature conservation or help out at a local animal shelter. If you work indoors all day, it may be a sign that you need to start looking for hobbies or other interests that take you outdoors. Nature's energies are healing, revitalizing, nurturing, and loving, and she shares them unconditionally. Open your heart and welcome these energies into your life. Okay, so nature spirits, you need to get out more. All right, you need to get out more, and you need to participate in something that is conservation or helping out in an animal shelter. Okay, well, that's very good. Well, that's good information for some of us. But I don't know. I still think that there's something else going on. And that someone needs to be honest and come clean. Come clean about what this is so that this could be healed. Okay? It's safe for you to love. And it's also safe for you to be honest with your partner about your feelings. Let me look at 27, Spark of the Divine. 2 and 7, 27, 2 and 7 is 9. Spark of the Divine. So this is talking about your ancestors also. Okay, listening to them. Recognizing that they are around you. Okay. Wow. All right. Spark of Divine. Okay. Here we go. Just distracted for you, right? So, Spark of Divine. All life forms contain within the divine spark of the universe, the source, an energetic life force connecting all things together from where all life evolved. This card is asking you to connect to that divine spark. Acknowledge that you are part of the whole. By living disconnected and separate from other people and nature, your own life is no longer supported by universal energies. You need to understand that everything you do, say, and think affects everyone and everything around you. Take responsibility for all you do in this life, for it affects all future generations. Irrespective of your situation, you still have choices. Make choices that contribute positively to all life on this planet. Don't wait for others to lead the way. Always remember that what you do to others, you do to yourself. Take charge of your own life. Become a responsible, caring human being, and your own divine spark will strengthen your connection to the supportive energies within the universe. As you awaken this connection, all aspects of your life will begin to flow more smoothly and easily. So this is talking about honesty, all right, and when you finally decide to take off this false mask, there are going to be some changes that occur that are going to be very, very healing, not just for you, but for those around you. Okay, it's going to improve your life, and it's going to improve your relationships. Okay, but you need to connect to that. Okay, and accept your connection to the divine. Acknowledge that you're a part of the whole. You've been staying in a lot and you haven't been getting out a lot. You haven't been getting out in nature. You may have been hermiting yourself. You may have been drinking or drugging alone. All right. And no one may know about it. That may be part of the deception. All right. But it's time to take back control of your life. Okay. You have to take responsibility for all you do and all of its effects on everybody around you. become a responsible, caring human being. So maybe you've been a little lax and slack in the responsible, caring human being department, Aquarius. But what it's saying is that it's safe for you to change. It's safe for you to love. It's safe for you to love yourself. It's safe for you to show love to the Creator. It's safe for you to show love to those around you. Okay? So this new love that may be coming up in your life may not be an actual physical person at all. It could be the spark of the divine that keeps calling to you and that you keep trying to dodge and avoid. But you need to keep an open mind. Okay? Alright, so let's see if there's any messages that go along with this from the Until Today deck. Alright? Now, this may not be as clear to some of you as it may be to others. There may be some people that this is exactly hitting home and is resonating with them. But if you're not sure and you want us to look further, then you can send me an email, pbtarot7@gmail.com, and we'll do a reading, a personal reading, and see what else we can find out if we delve a little deeper. Okay, we've gotten one card. Only my inner authority can give me outer authority. So there's something inside of you that you need to release, that you need to allow, that you need to open up and allow it to connect. All right? Only my inner authority can give me outer authority. Until today, you may have been waiting for someone to tell you something or give you something that would make you feel okay. Just for today, give yourself permission to be okay with yourself. Accept that you are who you are, and where you are is just right. So this is maybe being able to accept this responsibility or this role or this new this revelation, something that's going on that is bigger than you. Okay, and maybe it's scary. Maybe it's scaring you. All right, but you have to give it permission to take hold, so that things around you, outside of you, can change. If you open up your heart and your mind, keep an open mind, right? If you keep an open mind, learn to forgive, you may be the change you seek. Let me see. I feel like I need to get another card from this, because this is a spiritual message, I believe. I really do think that this is what this is. This is less about another person and more about you. So Ashe, thank you, Ego. Let's see. Can we get one more card for Aquarius for mid-December to mid-January 2018? Mid-December 2017 to mid-January 2018. Okay. Is there any other guidance, information that we can get for this reading for Aquarius? Thank you, Ego. Thank you. We need some clarity here, or at least something else, some other clues, an affirmation, or assurance. This is supposed to be a love bite, right? Okay. Within me is the essence of everything I am. Within me is the essence of everything that I am. Until today, you may have focused all of your time and attention on fixing and changing your physical being. Just for the day, be devoted to the care of your essence. If you do, then something really wonderful and powerful will happen right where you're standing. Ashe. There's some internal work that you need to do, Aquarius, that is going to open up a whole new love and a new connection with the divine. This is going to be something brand new for you, and it's going to be good. But you have to be open to it and stop trying to deceive yourself. You got work to do, and you need to get with it. Okay? All right, so this then completes this part of this reading for you. All right? Matter of fact, I'm going to leave these here because so far this has been a little relevant when it comes to the next part of the reading. So the next part of the reading is going to be done with the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Okay? And I even give it a cloth in between just so that the energies of the Romance Angel Oracle cards can feel a little more at ease. So, the way this goes is you get 3 cards. One is going to be your desires. The next one is going to be your fears. And the last one will be the lesson. Okay, so we ordered dinner, so if you hear the doorbell ring and something, just I can't stop this. I don't know how to do it where I can pause it and go back. So you'll hear our Grubhub delivery from Applebee's. We're treating ourselves tonight. Okay. And I have been at work. I worked at this all day, and I had a cup of tea and 2 chicken wings that were left over from yesterday. Got to do better than that. Okay, so this is a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, for their love life. So I'm asking for some information on their desires, their fears, and hold on. Pop! Just here. See? I knew it. So anyway, this is going to be for Aquarius. And this is their desires, their fears, and their hopes for the time period between December of 2017 to January of 2018. Okay, so first card we have here was a 10 of Wands in your desires. And your fears, we have the 4 of Cups, and the lessons are the High Priestess. Okay, the bottom of the card is, the bottom of your cards actually, the bottom of the deck is the 3 of Swords. Okay, so the 3 of Swords is consistent. All right, it seems as if there is a third-party situation here. All right, if someone is playing with someone else behind the scenes. All right. Let's see if you can see this up close. Right here. Let me take these down for a second so they don't distract you. Alright, so Three of Swords. Alright, so there is the young woman who is laying, alright, across the bed, alright, with her lover, and he's playing a harp. He's playing a harp with one hand, and he's got his hand on the inside of her leg, his other hand. Now this is the overall energy of this part of the reading. Just leave it there, I'll get it. Thank you so much. There's a woman outside of the doorway, right, or on the other side of the curtains, who is watching. She seems to be very startled, not happy. All right, now she in front, there is, in front, there is a, it reminds me of a wok. Right, let me see, right here in front of her. She's not carrying it. It seems to be set up on a table outside of the other side of that curtain. Like it's standing between the curtain and the woman. Now, on these cards, when you see a lot of green, that means that's about love and comfort. Okay? So, there's a lot of green in this. There's a lot of green in this picture. There's green on the young lady. There's green on the curtains. There's even green on the wall behind the harp that this guy's playing. There's also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles there that are lit. Okay, so and that's laying on another table next to the bed that they seem to be laying, that she seems to be laying across. That's 6. Those 6 candles may mean that, okay, so this may be someone who came back from the past. This might be something that's nostalgic. All right. She seems very relaxed with him. He's serenading her. He knows how to play that harp. Okay, so he has a good touch. This has been this is telling me that this is something that's been cooking up in the back for a long time. And this person, this figure, she seems, even though she's not happy, she seems like she's been aware of this, or she's aware of this. She's not surprised. She may be startled, but she's not surprised, is what I'm saying. So this may be a third-party relationship that all the parties, they may all know about it, but no one's saying anything. And this guy is just being a player. Now this is the overall energy, but what I've been doing is using the book to, you know, validate or get me, see whether or not I'm going in the right direction with my intuitive thoughts. So 3. Oh. Okay, so this is called pinching. Pinching. Okay, because when you play a harp, you pinch the strings, right? The magic of fire and salt. So fire and salt, that could be what's going on in this cauldron over here, or this wok. All right. It says you must call attention to disagreements and incompatibilities before finding the courage to end a relationship that is now empty. You must call attention to disagreements and incompatibilities. So this means that you have to talk about what's going on. Okay, you have to come clean and discuss what are the things that you're disagreeing about, what are the things that make you all incompatible, and once you've had those conversations, then you will be able to find the courage to end a relationship that is not empty. So maybe, Aquarius, you or someone around you, the person that you're involved with, they may be cheating, and you may know it, but neither one of you are having that discussion with the other and explaining what went wrong, what's going wrong, what suddenly happened, if it's suddenly, but what is going on in the relationship to cause you or him to feel empty, okay, and incompatible at this time, that he would go back to someone that he's been with before. That's the deceptive mask that both of you, that's why I kept getting both of you. It was both of you are being deceptive to one another. One of you is cheating, or both of you is cheating, and nobody is has enough strength or respect for the other to start that conversation so that you can get some clarity and you can make a decision based on facts and not sneaking around, and honoring the divine spark in you and in your partner and in this other person. Because what you're doing by being so deceptive is you're not allowing this relationship to happen. You're not allowing your partner to have the decency of an explanation, or to at least get their feelings out, their words out. You're not respecting the divine in you by being deceptive and by not being honest and not giving yourself a chance to air your grievances and express your disagreements and your incompatibilities and your disappointments, okay? Instead, you're playing between these two people, and therefore you're not spending quality time with either. Because even if you're not with the second person, the other person that you're seeing, you're not giving your full attention to the person that you're supposed to be with, the person that you're living with, let's say. Okay, so let me do this easier. All right, so one person you're living with, one person you're not. And you're cheating on the person you're living with someone who you used to be with a long time ago. And so therefore, even if you are with the person that you're living with, you're not giving them all of you. You're being deceptive because you know what's going on, and you're not being honest, and you're not giving them a chance to understand what's happening, defend themselves, justify their actions and activities, or at least understand what goes on. A lot of the way that we leave relationships sometimes is what causes problems to continue to manifest over and over. And it's also bad karma, because if you leave this situation like this and never have that honest conversation, that's bad karma on you. No matter what you may think that person may have done to deserve, or to have turned you away, or to pushed you aside, or whatever the situation is. Maybe they deserve you to leave them. Absolutely. But you, for your sake, for your forgiveness, for your learning, for your growth, You need to be able to stand up for yourself and speak your truth, say what it is, and let the chips fall where they may. And that's the underlying energy. Right, so now, first card here that you got was in your desires is the Ten of Wands. So you want a happy ending. You want passionate relationship that you can be out in the open and you don't have to hide. Something that you can be proud of, all right, with a person that you want to be with, someone that you want to protect, okay, someone though that you want to share this sexual energy that you have maybe been holding back, okay, to embrace and hold on to a person who you really love and to know what it's like to be with the person that you really love. Okay, because this is love and it's a growing love. Okay. But green talks about love, but these leaves are also turning colors. All right. So it's telling me that, again, you all are getting up in age. You all are getting older. You're not young kids anymore. And this is wasting time. Because what you want is happiness. 10 of Wands, right? You want this to be completed. You want the fighting to be over. And you want just to be able to stand strong in your truth. Well, you can do that. All you have to do is open your mouth and start talking. And stop being a scaredy cat. Stability. There's this frog over here in the front too. He's all green. Taking a leap. You need to take a leap like frogs do. Take a leap for your love. All right, let me see what 10 means. 10 of Wands. Okay, so 10 of Wands. This is talking about penetrating the magic of the toad. The power of man meets the power of woman. Success in love must satisfy both partners. Penetrating. So this, the power of man meets the power of woman. So this is about the divine masculine, divine feminine coming together, finding one another, so that both of you can be satisfied. This magic of the toad. I think that these, that this whole system, I think it comes with a magic spell book. I think it's some kind of sexual magic, a candle magic or sexual magic, and that might be part of the course that they teach. And that's why each one of these definition talks about a different kind of a magic spell. All right. So penetrating, getting to the truth of the matter, getting to the heart of the matter, coming clean, following through, and success. But it has to be a success that satisfies both parties, not just one. Not just one. Everybody needs to be made whole in this situation, Aquarius. So that's your desires. That's what you want. Your fears, 4 of Chalice. Now, this looks like somebody who's afraid of getting caught. We have Chalice, cups, right? So that's water. All right. So this could be, and this may be the person that you're interested in, maybe a fire sign. It could be a fire sign. Could be Aquarius. No, sorry, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay? That may be the person that you're interested in. This is Swords, so that's air. So maybe, well, that's you, right? Chalices is water. So maybe there's someone who has water in their chart. But this looks like two people who are either plotting to catch somebody or plotting not to get caught. There's a scissor here in the front next to a magnet, and there is a coin. So there's maybe some kind of attraction that's based on money, or that is the attraction. They're standing outside a gate. One side of the gate seems to be open. I know what I want to say. I'm just trying to get the words to come out. So there was some type of attraction that is based on finances, but it seems like it's being cut. So you're afraid that you are going to be cut out of some financial gain that you've been trying to attract, or that you feel that you're entitled to, if you walk away or walk through that gate. If you walk through that gate, if you walk through that door, you may be cutting yourself off from some financial thing that you have been trying to bring to yourself. But on the other side of that gate, on the other side of the wall, is some real luscious, delicious love. And it seems like maybe the two of you and this person is keeping this a secret. You're helping one another be deceitful because of the money that you don't want to get cut off from. So that's the fear. Your fear is losing some money that you feel that is very close, that you're very close to getting. Then if you just hold on a little longer, you won't get cut off. Okay, let's see what they say it means. 4 chalices, a habit. The magic of the scissors, the magnet, and the coin. This is talking about immobility, a habit, and an indifference caused by routine that must be fought. So this is you're stuck in the situation. Stuck in a situation because you've gotten into a routine that you're trying to fight against this. So you're afraid of being stagnant. All right, you're afraid also of repeating a bad decision, making a bad decision, repeating a bad decision, because that's what's gotten you in this first place to begin with. And habits, again, alcoholism, drugs. Okay, so habits. Something that is drawing you to it, something that you keep repeating, something that you're addicted to, that you're drawn to, that you can't seem to cut yourself away from. You're afraid. You're afraid of your addictions. You're afraid of your bad habits. You may be afraid of the habits and the routine of the relationship that you're in now that may be causing you to want to leave. But if you don't resolve your problems with addiction and whatever, you're just going to take those and bring those to the next relationship if it's not addressed. Four of Cups. Excuse me. Stagnation, immobility, indifference. It does seem like this person in the pink is trying to warn the person. The female is trying to warn the male. But it doesn't seem like it's done in any kind of intimidating way. It seems like maybe she's giving him advice about how to do this. And the lesson that you are going to learn in this situation is the High Priestess, which is the 2. The High Priestess is very intelligent. Very intelligent. She's loving. She's fertile. She has the keys to a lot of secrets. She knows a lot of secrets. The High Priestess. Lots of knowledge. Lots of experience. She is surrounded by beauty and knowledge. Okay? She knows about things that are sweet and things that are not so sweet. She's comfortable. She's kind. But she goes by the book. She knows her stuff. She knows her stuff. She's a wise woman. There's nobody else in this picture except the cat. There's no man in this picture. There's just intellect. She's holding keys. In her left hand. She knows secrets. Because it seems to be like a moon behind her. So she knows all the secrets. She holds the keys. She's very intelligent. She's not revealing much of herself. So this is a lesson. Alright, so let's see. Because that's a major arcana. So 10 and 4 is 14. 1 and 4 is 5. So this is about love. Okay. And 11. I say love because 5 is a number that's associated with Oshun and Ifa. Alright, 5 is her number. Alright, so 2. The High Priestess. Okay. This talks about waiting. magic formulary. So this means this person has a magic formula. Everything is already written in the book of destiny. The magic procedure requires knowledge and patience while waiting for a change within you. This is already written in the book of destiny. This is already going to happen. They're just waiting for you to change so that they can get it going. So this that you're looking for, this that you desire, you can have it. It's there for you. All right. If you stop being afraid, okay, stop putting money ahead of your desires. Stop being afraid. Take a leap. Take a leap. Take a leap of faith. You know you want to, right? Because this was in your desires. You want to take that leap of faith, but you're afraid. You're afraid to go outside of that gate. You're afraid to leave what is comfortable and what you know because you have financial concerns. You may have family ties there. Maybe time for you to cut that. And that might be what that scissors sitting on top of that ledge. Cut your ties and leave that money behind. And go ahead. Go forward. Because the High Priestess awaits. The High Priestess is inviting you to join in the magic. They need you. You're needed in order to get this formula completed. And they've been waiting, and they are waiting on you. See, you're even holding up the divine. You're holding up the High Priestess. Come on, Aquarius. Let's make up our minds and let's do what we have been directed to do, what you really feel you need to do. Your body, your soul, your mind, your heart, everything is telling you it's time for you. It is safe for you to love. You need to ignite and reignite the divine. Reignite the divine spark within me and recognize that you are part of all creation and they need you. You're holding up the progress. Come on, let's get on the bandwagon. Start off the new year with a bang. Anyway, Aquarius, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Okay, I hope it made sense. I hope it resonated. I hope it wasn't too scattered all over the place because this one's kind of not as cohesive. But there may be a few different scenarios out there, and I guess the messages were coming to me from all these different places, and I'm trying to sort them out. So thank you so much for helping me. All right, sending me all of that energy. Let me exercise my muscles there. Okay, my intuitive muscles. All right, so hopefully this resonated with some of you. All right, and even if it didn't resonate, I would appreciate it if you would like and share these videos. Also, please subscribe to this channel. I know you all are watching, so please just subscribe. All right, and send me an email if you want a private reading, pbtarot7@gmail.com. If you have any other impressions or any other information, some guidance that you can give me, you know, some insight into some of the images on these the Tarot of Sexual Magic cards that I may not have picked up on, or something that you would like to add, that has nothing to do with needing a reading, just you're trying to just help the community, I'd appreciate it. So you could put an email to me again, or you could just make comments below so that we could all share and see. All right, because this is about the growth of the community. All right, so thank you so much for allowing me to share these messages with you, to come into your life, and for you coming into my life and helping me to do what it is that the divine would have for me to do. Okay. I'm trying to do my part, and you may be holding up my part too there, Aquarius. So let's come on now. Get on the ball. It's almost the end of the month. We've got 10 more days. Let's do this, dude. All right? Let's get this crack-a-lacking. Got other stuff that we could be doing. The world needs our help. You see what's going on here? All right, so let's get it together. All right, and I thank you so much for watching and for spending time with me today. And I will be talking to you soon, next year. All right, as always, Alafia, Ashe, Amen, and peace.